Resplendent sparks are easily the hardest currency to get your hands on in Diablo 4, but I found a way to get your hands on them extremely quickly and consistently to basically give you an infinite Resplendent spark farm in Diablo 4 Season 10. Let's take a look at exactly how to do it, and it will take a bit of grinding, but 100% worth it if you're trying to score specific mythics. Diablo 4 Season 10 is the season of Infernal Chaos, and with it came these Chaos Rifts that we can farm in order to get the Infernal Warp currency. That currency, once you have made it through the entire seasonal questline, can then be used to purchase these scrolls from this lady right here, located in the city with the board that you will be using throughout the entire seasonal journey in order to open the different caches after you gain the reputation. I do have a guide on earning the reputation extremely quickly if you want to do it for your main character prior to doing it this way for your alternate character in order to farm the Resplendent Sparks, but this is solely after you have one character that has at least made it all the way to the end of the seasonal journey, so you will need a main character and then you will need to create an alternate character, which I'll get into in a second. So once you have made it through the entirety of the seasonal journey, this lady right here will begin to sell you these scrolls that will give you a bit of the reputation. These you can put inside of your stash and use them among different characters, and that is where this farm comes in, okay? So what you are going to do is you are going to farm Infernal Warps, which I also have a guide on. I just made that a little bit ago. If you go back and watch this video that's going to pop up in the corner, that will teach you how to farm Infernal Warps between 20 and 40k per hour, which makes this extremely fast because you only need 23,000 total to get the amount of scrolls that you need to get the Resplendent Sparks infinitely. So once you have 23,000 minimum of these Infernal Warps, you are going to head to this lady and purchase exactly 90 scrolls, okay? You need 90 of these scrolls, so you are going to have to do it a few times, go to your stash, put them in there, go back and forth, but you need 90 total. So you are going to fill up one whole stash tab and then an entire stash tab minus 10, okay? So this is what it should look like. I bought too many because I guess I already had some and I didn't realize it, or I ended up just buying because I was clicking too fast. But you only need 90, okay? You don't need 100 like I got. You only need 90. Once you have all 90 of these scrolls, put them all in your stash tabs, and then you are going to go and create a fresh character. Brand new, never done anything, can be completely new, okay? Make that new character just like I did here. I chose a barb because it's one of the only classes I don't have currently. So I made a barb. I went and you have to do these first quests that introduce you to the seasonal quest line. So you're going to do this first quest here where it brings you to the middle of nowhere. You're going to close the Chaos Rift. You're going to speak to the lady, and then you're going to go to the town where the board is located with her. You're going to speak to her again. This is very important because you will not earn reputation before turning in these quests. At least it was like that when I started and I started testing this. You could not earn the reputation prior to turning these quests in. So you will waste your scrolls. Do not do that. Do these preliminary quests first, turn them into her, and then she tells you to check the board. Then you know that your board is unlocked. You can see it in front of you. You are going to go to your stash, take out all of the scrolls that you can. You're going to use all of these scrolls and then repeat until you have used all 90 scrolls. Now you head back to that board and you're going to grab every single one of these caches all the way to the end to the one that has the spark. You're going to not open them. Do not open them on this character. This is a fresh character on the lowest of low tiers, okay? You're gonna get poo-poo, garbage, ass trash. Do not open these caches on this character. Go back to your stash, put all of the caches in your stash, and send them over to your main character. So you're gonna put them in the stash, log back into your main character on T4 or T3, whatever you're more comfortable with. I recommend T4 just because the loot is a little bit better when you open these, but I'm on T4. I'm going to open all of these, and boom, there you have your Resplendent Spark. You can do this infinitely. You can literally farm all of that 23,000 currency, the Infernal Warps, and then buy the scrolls, 90 total, and then send them the same way on a new character. So you can delete that barbarian like I just made, delete it, delete the character, and then do it again. This is infinite. You can score infinite Resplendent Sparks. I assume this is going to be patched, okay? I assume this is going to be patched relatively quickly because this is like an insane farm. I don't know 100%, but knowing Blizzard, it probably will be because, you know, why give us the leg up after we work our asses off for all the currency? But that is my recommendation, is to do it sooner than later if you are looking to farm as many sparks as possible. Now, I only need one because I only need one specific mythic that I'm looking for, and I don't really use the sparks, obviously, for any anything else. But if you are trying to farm infinite sparks, this is the way to do it. It is extremely fast. It's very easy, especially if you follow my guide on how to actually get the infernal warps and the farming of the infernal warps. I'm telling you, this is the best way to get those mythic pieces that you've been looking for. And obviously you want to be able to roll the higher level mythic uniques that you're going to be getting. So you will need several sparks if you want to keep re-rolling and try to get, 2, 3, 4 stars. Of course, like, you will need a lot of resplendent sparks to do that. So this is the best way to do it, hands down, in my opinion. Currently, I think it will be patched. So if you want to do it, I would do it sooner than later. That's going to do it for this guide on how to infinitely farm resplendent sparks. And no, the title wasn't clickbait. This is actually a way to do it that is currently in game. It will take work. Nothing comes very easily in Diablo 4 other than for druids. As always, if you like the video, then like the video. And if you like my content in general, then please subscribe to my channel, because it means the absolute world to me. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!